done. No Tempur-Pedic, but that's why I gotta dream it. Got a vision, now they see it. Now they wanna ride, they used to hate, but it ain't gon' slide. I put this rapping on my life, I put this rapping with my dogs, no pedals. Don't care what them hoes say, no Cuervo. You say you really out here, but you ain't even there though. And I ain't talk about Robert when I say I need dinero, Man, I'm talking.
What's going on, guys? So we finally found the bolts for the transmission, so now we can go ahead and get that mounted up, and hopefully I can at least hang it into the car today. That's my goal anyway. Get the trans bolted up and get the engine hanging in the car, so that'll be a few less bolts that can get lost and more progress towards the end. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get this transmission mounted. Okay guys, so got the trans all mounted up, looking good, and I had to locate the bolts for the starter, but I found those. Everything's working out pretty good. A lot of this stuff I'm having to find because, like I said, it's been a couple weeks. Shit, it's been more than a couple. It's been like 3 or 4 months that we started by taking this motor out and stuff. So some of it walked away. Again, we won't really have to worry about this once I get my shot, because where I put it, it can stay and I can sort it how I want. This isn't my space, so I can't really say a whole lot about where stuff is and stuff. But yeah, we got the trans mounted up. Now what I'm gonna do is get the wire harness and sort that throughout the motor. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this accessory stuff off since we won't be using this. These alternators will work for the CG Accords, but I always keep them as a backup in case the stock one goes out, because I know the stock one works now too, so in case that one goes out, I'll throw that on, but for now we're gonna run the stock one. So anyway, aside from that, I'm gonna go ahead and get all this stuff stripped off and get the wire harness laid out, and I gotta take this off as well. That's busted, but I kept the stock one, so I'm gonna get this off, get the stock one on there, and yeah, get it ready. Once I get the wire harness laid, we're going to set it in the car, and of course we'll time lapse that, and then I believe that'll be a good stopping point. So yeah, let's get this baby fully prepped, and so we can go on and get it in.
Feeling so small, watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break.
Alright, everybody, so I just laid the harness up here, ain't nothing in place yet, and I took the cover off the injectors, like this little plastic cover that go across that kind of pinpoint where each injector falls down at. I took that off so that I can wiggle them around like I want. And this is one of my favorite things about the 98, the 01. Accords, the CG models, they actually, the injector plugs are the exact same as the JDM ones. So you just plug them right on, whereas other years you have to cut the plugs off of your stock one and wire the JDM ones to your stock harness just so it'll work. But these actually plug and play. That's really neat. But something else I did, I got the TPS on, and this hose was a little cracked like down here at the bottom, so I replaced it with another little section. It's real short, so that wasn't too bad. I got all the pieces of hose off that was broke, like where they cut it to get it out of the car in Japan. I got all those off, and I rerouted this vacuum line because it had the charcoal box on the bottom. But over here, like they real strict in emissions over there, and here in the U.S., well, at least in our state, emissions is more lenient. So I just routed it straight from this side back around to the little actuator thing over here. I don't know what that's called, but I just routed around because as long as it's getting vacuum, it should operate like it's supposed to. So yeah, I think, and I got everything took off of the front. And yeah, I believe that's about it as far as what I've done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get this harness laid on here good, and then it should be good to sit in the car. And hopefully I can go and get it hung this evening, and that's where I'll probably stop it. If I can just get 2 mounts in so it'll be in the car, that's where I'll stop, because I'm trying to get it to where I can do the rest of the little stuff, you know, anytime during the week. I'm just trying to go ahead and get the motor side in there because that's the biggest part. So yeah, let me sort through this. I had to pull this little cover piece right here off because some of these fit and some of them don't, so you gotta kind of pull it forwards and backwards. No big deal, but we'll get it done. And then something else too before I forget. Everybody's always asked me about the distributor. This is why I take the distributor apart and send the plug in, because your factory harness has this weird ass like rectangular plug here. No company sells a distributor harness with this plug. Just the ones pre-98, like 97 and all the way down to like 90. And even OBD0 stuff, they have all of that, but for some reason nobody sells a harness with this plug, so you have to send the distributor the plug out of the stock F20B distributor in, and they'll make the harness, so when you get it back you can just plug it to here and then it'll run to the dizzy and over there to where you normally would plug your crank position up at. So yeah, without rod wire, I don't know how you would get that done. You could cut it and do, but like I said, I don't like cutting. And you know, this is just a JDM 8-pin distributor. And over here, oh, this stuff goes on the bottom here. And this wire right here, this little wire right here, you can't really see, it's so dirty, but I think it's yellow and red. Yeah, yellow and red, that's your oil, that's just your oil sending. And on the JDM engines, they come with like a little loop. It's so dark, I don't think y'all might can't see it, but it's like a loop, and you just stick the screw through the loop and tighten it down. And on the stock, like the American engines, it's like a little thing you plug it up on there, kind of like the kind of like your reverse. You switch for your reverse. See how it's got like this little nipple thing on it, and you just plug it in. It's kind of made like that. And so you just gotta cut the one off the old harness, which is laying over here, and just wire it to this, and then you can stick it right on there, and that'll solve that. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this harness set, and then hopefully we can go on and throw it in the car. All right, so I got it fully wired up. I don't know if I did mine like this on the other motor or not, but for this sensor right here on American cars, it'll be like right here where this little blockage at. And on these JDM motors, it's right here, and I just rerouted like straight up through the bottom of the intake manifold to get to it, and that worked out good. Then I put the ground back over here, and I mean everything on these things plugs right up. Like, see what I'm talking about? My shit just, it plugged right on there like it's always supposed to be in there, right?
The CGs come with them on the back.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying.
But they knew this motor was going.
Yeah, cause like when I did my blue car, I was like, when I did keys, I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. I ain't had no way to plug it up. And somebody said,
that shit funny though, how that's on the back, bro. Mine is on the fucking front.
Man, just look closely at this bitch, man. Look, everything, like this little, whatever this little unit is right here, it was a plug full from the factory point. Like a damn CG5 is the same as Japan car. That shit crazy. Like this little thing here plugs like it ought to. That's your little thing that usually go down there.
So hell, if her IAC is good, she can use that if it's good.
Yeah, but they ain't never good. Alrighty guys, so engine's in. I just want to go ahead and apologize ahead of time for not filming everything, but I was determined to get this motherfucker in here today. So that's that. Go and wrap this video up, man, because I've been out here for far too long messing with it. Really, it took a while with that wire harness stuff. I had to do some, I had to do a little work to that to get that to work, but everything else wasn't too bad. And then this whole base shit, it's hard as fuck to get an engine in without scratching it. So I was trying my best not to hurt that. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. It's a couple spots I'm gonna have to touch up because it did tap once or twice, but you know, not too bad for my first time with this whole painted base shit. Yeah, but next video will probably be, you know, me finishing up this, because basically all I've done tonight is hang it, so to speak, which is just get all the motor mounts in place and get the bolts through it. It's actually, I tightened up, I did tighten up this front mount, that's snug. This side mount is snug, and this mount is pretty snug. I gotta find one 17mm nut to slide on top of that and tighten that down. And then the rear mount just needs to be tightened too. That's a little slack still too, but other than that, it's actually hanging in there. Everything's good. I threw the wire harness into the engine. I threw the wire harness inside the car, because I know, well, I don't know how many of y'all know, but on the CGs, you have to pull the harness from where the computer plugs up at. You have to pull the whole harness out and take that out with the engine too. So I got that in there. But everything else, just, you know, this little I&N stuff to be done, shift linkages, the heater core hoses, stuff like that. But that's what I'll be working on the rest of the week. It's gonna look so good once this valve cover is painted, so don't pay that no mind. But once I do the valve cover, it should look really, it should really look good. And something else I gotta do too, I gotta throw these fenders on and get it looking like a car again. And yeah, should be prepping for a first start here soon. We gotta order some headers for it, and just down to like the final stages now, man. This is like the best part to any engine swap is when you get down to this last little nitty gritty thing, and you know it's about to happen. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna end this video here, clean up and everything. Hope y'all enjoyed it. As always, smack that like button for me. It really helps me out. I appreciate everybody's continued support. Make sure y'all leave comments on what you think and everything like that. This is female driven and owned. This is my girl's car, Harley. So I don't know how many people are new or not, but that's why the bay is pink. It's actually her car. And so she's gonna have a pink bay and a different color valve cover and the wheels are gonna match the valve cover. So just, if you're new, make sure you stay tuned to see this car come together. And the car is gonna be like a, almost like battleship gray slash like an almost primer color, but real smooth. My boy Trey gonna do that for me. He gonna do this and my square body at the same time. So yeah, make sure y'all stay tuned, man. This is really coming together. And as always, respect all bills. Peace out.